Hello everyone, my name is Keertee Krishnan and today I am delivering my talk on the topic Only You Decide for Yourself. Mark Twain said, good decisions come from experience and experience come from bad decisions. We all worry about results. Who doesn't? At the end of the day, worrying about results is a very good thing. But before worrying about the results, we should worry about the decision making. We should worry about whether or not we have chosen the right path. Now, when we talk about decision making, one of the biggest things that stands in our way of choosing the correct path is our feelings. A person's feeling is very sensitive to the person's decision making. If in a situation you know the decision that you're going to make is definitely going to harm someone or even yourself, then also you go along with the decision. It is because your feelings take over your brain. For example, we all know that drinking, smoking, vaping, intake of drugs is the worst punishment we can give to ourselves. It can even cost our lives, but then also we do it. It's because before we can convince ourselves to not do the things, our feelings have already taken over our decisions. We have already given ourselves out to our feelings, which are playing with our mind, body, soul, and most importantly, they are taking the decisions on behalf of yourself. Now, to make the story more interesting, I'm going to tell you a story about a boy named Sinclair. This story is based on the novel Demian by Herman Hesse. This is a very interesting Greek story. Sinclair was like any other child with a happy family, and his life was full of joy and happiness. But as he grew, the dark world, the cruel society was unleashed to him, and he termed this as dark. He tasted this dark world for the first time when he lied about stealing apples, and some of his friends who found out about his lie started blackmailing him and bullying him. But then in his class there was a new student. He was a very mysterious student. His name was Demian. He helped Sinclair fight the bullies and he also saved them from bullying him. Demian always helped Sinclair, but something about this friendship made Sinclair very uneasy and uncomfortable. Demian's style of speaking and thinking was very different from the others. He used to explain and support Sinclair with the help of creepy old stories and murders in the past. He always questioned this. Why are only pleasant things attributed to God when He created the whole universe? Are not the light and dark scared of God? Sinclair found this talk and explanation very uneasy and uncomfortable, so he always tried to avoid Demian, but somehow he always ended up listening to his talks and explanations. The story says that he was linked to the evil world, due to which he always managed to get Sinclair's attention. After some time, Sinclair was sent off to boarding school, which turned out to be the end of his childhood days. He was very depressed and he started drinking heavily, and because of this, his youthful days, happy days, all came to an end. He started having confusing and weird dreams, so he decided to paint them all so that something could make sense to him. But one of the paintings turned out to be Demian's face, the person he wanted to avoid the most, and other paintings it turned out to be Demian's mother's face, Eva. The story continued to give hints to Sinclair to choose the path, but he was unable to differentiate between the right and the wrong path. At the end of the story, after all the Greek mythological mysteries, Sinclair gave himself away to Demian, and now Sinclair and Demian are one person, which helps him choose the right path. Coming back to my speech, all I wanted to say was we should never let anyone become the hindrance in the path of our decision making. Now, how can we choose the right path? First, by thinking of all the possible ways in which the in which the result can go wrong, and counting on all the values that our parents have given us and taught to us. We have to be firm on our decisions and keep on judging it unless and until we are 100% sure of the decision we are going to make. We have to go through endless difficulties in the path of making the right decision, but in the end, we will always find the winning fruit, which will make all of the sufferings worth it. Now I conclude my talk with the message, only you decide for yourself. Thank you.